Hi everybody, it's Jez here from Windows Central. This time I'm here to talk about Gears Tactics, which I have recently completed and have now reviewed. I had an absolute blast with the game, but it could have been a lot better with a bit more love. Here's what you need to know.
Who's next?
Gears Tactics is a turn-based strategy game that serves as a prequel of sorts. Following Gabe Diaz, Gears Tactics is set during the Locust Wars from the first trilogy and gives us a glimpse into Kate's history from Gears 4 and 5. Without spoiling too much, the story is one of the best aspects of the game, with detailed cinematics that we've come to expect of the franchise and great character acting. The new villain, Ukon, is up there with the best of them and completes some of the gaps in the wider Gears lore, namely how the Locust gets some of its biomechanical war beasts.
Come see what my newest creation thinks of your little plan.
The story missions are awesome to play through and feature some really epic boss battles and set pieces, particularly the final battle, which I won't spoil here. I already find myself longing to learn more about Gabe, Sid and Michaela, and I hope we'll see them again in the future. Although the cinematic treatment is epic, Gears Tactics' bread and butter is its Gore Tacular combat, which modernizes the XCOM formula in crucial ways. Movement is based on a radius rather than a grid, and you can invest your action points in multiple moves or multiple attacks as you see fit. You can also earn more action points by participating in gruesome Gears-style executions, which allow players with intimate knowledge of the AI to create flowing combos that devastate large groups of enemies. Indeed, on the higher difficulties, you'll need to utilize executions as much as possible, as every action point becomes critical.
I'm good.
Gears Tactics has a broad set of playstyles for each soldier, with an equipment progression layer featuring some of the best designs in the entire franchise. You can create stealthy scouts that weave into enemy lines and set traps, build long-range snipers that can very quickly clear up large groups of mobs, and tanky vanguards that use the Lancer bayonet to charge in and disrupt enemy groups.
Scratch one grub.
Building a large squad of diverse classes is important for successfully navigating the game's mission structure, which, by the way, represents one of my gripes with the game. Gears Tactics isn't perfect by any means. The armor progression layer comes in the form of random loot boxes, which simply isn't fun. In XCOM, you can research specific rewards, making the randomly generated missions more rewarding to grind through. Gears Tactics side missions don't feel as interesting as a result of its reward system and feel a bit repetitive, almost like road bumps between the juicier story missions. Even the story missions start feeling a little underdeveloped later on, with the inclusion of a major character, who I won't spoil, having what honestly feels like an incomplete model design. Some of the voiceover work too just happens randomly during victory screens and is hard to hear over the victory music. Some aspects of the game simply feel a bit rushed in this vein.
Now, let's get this done.
Gears Tactics doesn't shy away from its XCOM inspiration, and it's kind of hard to avoid making direct comparisons as a result. Gears Tactics desperately needed a more interesting progression layer. Seriously, stop it with the loot boxes, people. And it's a shame that some of the character scenes are a little bit of a mixed bag towards the end. When it's firing on all cylinders though, Gears Tactics was a fun and addictive game to review, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
One dead grub.
Gears Tactics is available on April 28th on Steam and the Microsoft Store, and it's also part of Xbox Game Pass for PC. If you've enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.